7. As we've said that the numbers that we want to discuss about are the numbers which reach millions. So let us, and when we say that those numbers which reach millions, they have 7 digits. Let us count these ones and see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 digits in this number. Digits make a number. So don't confuse the difference between a digit and a number. This is a number and this number is having digits. So when you count the place value of digits, we have this place value of ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions. So when we want to write it in words, already you've seen it's millions. So it means that this 3 is millions. This 5,000 is 5,094. It is 594,024. So this is how we are going to write. We're going to write 3 million. 594,000 and concluding the word 3,594,027. This digit is complete. You don't, 0 means nothing, so you don't need to say 027. That would be wrong. Another example, I hope you're also copying in your exercise book, whatever I'm writing on the board. Don't just sit and listen. We are discussing as we write down. So because when you write, when you forget, that is the time you can come back and refer to what you wrote or what you learned in the class. That is why we always write down some important notes. The second example, we are having 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 7 digits in this number. And the 7 digits are 7777. So what are we going to have? We are going to have, this will be, as you can see, if I put the commas, it makes even the work to be much easier. It will tell you this one is millions, this one is thousands, and this is the last part of it. So you have to say, or start with say 7 million, 777,000, 777. 7,777,000. We don't say thousands, we say 1,777. That is the digits that are containing this number, and this is how we write in words. Lastly, we have another one, which is a little bit more complex but not difficult. 87,205,436. So we have 87. I hope you can see very well. 205,436. As we've separated the digits before, you put after every 3 digits, you put a comma to differentiate. So this one is, we're going to have it like, this one is 87 million. 87 million 205,436. This one we had, in this number we had tens of millions. That is why we are having 87,205,436. I repeat once more. This number that we had as the last number, it had tens of millions. So we had 87,205,436. This was the first session. I will repeat once more. The digits that we are having here are the digits that reach up to 1 million or millions, either millions, tens of millions, or even hundreds of millions. So that is what we want to concentrate on here. So this one we're having, the first example was having, as you can see on the board written here, it was having 3,594,027. The second one was having 7 digits in this number, and the 7 digits are 7777 repeatedly. So you have to know which one is millions, which one is thousands, and which one is hundreds, which one is ones, and which one is tens. So you have to start this one was 7,777,777. The last one was the one which was having up to tens of millions. That is why we had 87,205,436. I hope each and every learner, if you are following very well, you are able to understand the lesson. So if you understand the lesson very well, can you try to find the answers to this simple task that I'm going to give you? I'm going to erase the first part. Please, in your books, if you're following, can you try or attempt this on your own? And then we shall do the review. We shall do the corrections after you attempt, and be able to know whether you can be able to write some numbers in words. So these are the the questions that I want you to attempt on your own, and then afterwards I will give you the answers. I only have 3 questions for you to attempt. So I hope you have your book and pen so that you can write these ones in your books, and then try to write their answers, and then afterwards I'll give you the answers, and then you cross-check to find whether you have the right answer or not. And the second one, so please, you are following and be able to see. Hope you are writing as well. So these are the numbers that I want you to attempt. And please, these are only 3 questions. Try them on your own. Even if I'm not there, try and get the answers out. The first one is having 2,360,592. Write it in words. This one, write in words. Write in words. So this one is 2,360,592. The second one we're having 7,364,591, and the last one is 803,469,572. Attempt it, try. You know, mathematics is a subject of trying, is a subject of practice. That is why when I'm giving you this lesson, after the lesson, I have to give you some few questions for you to attempt. Practice. You know, there's a proverb in English that says practice makes perfect. So if you practice this mathematics, these questions, it is going to make you get perfect in this subject. So I hope you are trying. We are remaining very less time, so please try to hurry up, try to write the answers, then I will give you the answers. When I give you the answer, if your answer is correct, please put a small tick to verify your answer, to make sure that your answer was correct. So I hope you are finishing up. Please, if you're listening and you're following up the lesson, please try to finish up because we don't have much time. These are three questions. Three questions, you only need like 3 minutes to finish up. So I think the time for attempting the question is up. So I will give the answer. So if I give the answer, you find the answer is according to the answer that you've given, put a small tick. And if you find your answer is not correct, please write the correct answer so that always we learn. We are learning. So if you make a mistake, you learn from the mistake. Tomorrow you will not make the same mistake. So let me give the answer to this question. Okay, so okay. So before I give the answers, let me give a chance to the students, to those ones who can give us the answer to the first question. So please raise your hand. When you raise your hand, we'll be able to give you a chance to give us the answer. Sabrine Ali.
Teacher, can you hear?
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. So I hope you are following up the lesson, and I've seen your hand up. So can you please answer to the question?
Do you want the answer or?
The first question.
Okay, 2,360,000 and 592.
Can you repeat for us, because some of us have not heard it very well?
2,360,000 592.
Thank you very much. That is the correct answer to the question. So the answer to the question was 2 million. Thank you very much, Sabrine. 2,360,592. I hope the other students who are listening, you had the same answer. If you had a different answer, please, that was the correct answer. We have the second question, and the second question, any student who has the answer will raise up the hand, and the chance I'm giving it to Mohammed Hussein. Please, the chance is yours, Mohammed.
7,364,591.
Can you please repeat it for us once more?
7,364,591.
Thank you very much. That is the correct answer, Mohammed Hussein. So it was 7,364,591. Very good. Thank you very much. So that was the answer. If you had a different answer, please, it was wrong. But if you had the same answer, you are correct. The last question was the one which was having up to hundreds of millions. I'll give a chance to Rueda. Rueda, are you listening?
Yes, teacher.
Are you hearing me? I can hear as well. So please, can you tell us the answer to the last question?
803,469,572.
Thank you very much. That is the correct answer to the question. 803,469,572. According to the answers that each and every student has given me, it has told me that each and every student has understood, So, and is following up very well. So, because each and every student has understood very well, I will move on to the next part of the lesson. So, the next part of the lesson was to write the numbers in symbols. So let us come to the second. It is always combined, writing in words and writing in symbols. We have completed the first part, which was writing in words. So we are coming to the second part, which is writing in symbols. So this one, you are given a number, which is in words. You are asked to change that, to write it in symbols. Symbols means the digits or the number itself. So we have prepared some examples here that I will give you, and then after I give you the examples, I will give you some of the questions to attempt to practice so that you can make yourself better in mathematics. So I'll have an example. So as I write, also I hope you have your book and pen. You are writing down something, because you cannot just listen to mathematics, you have to follow along. So the first one I'm giving here, I'm writing it in words. Here, 5 million, 3 So this is our first example, and it reads 5,368,129. So when it comes to reading, it's just like any other comprehension. You have to read, understand whatever you're reading before you start finding the solution to the question, just like any other comprehension. So you read the number, or you read the word problem. After understanding the word problem, that is when you can find the solution. So here, comprehension plays a very big part of this question. So according to the, when it comes to writing number in symbols, you just follow the way the number is being written. Exactly the same way. Then you put them together. So like the first part is saying 5 million. So what I'll do is to write 5 million. I'll write 5 million. I hope you can see very well. 5 million, it has, you write 5 and 6 zeros. And then the second part is 368,000. That would be the following. 600 and it is, sorry, is 368,000. I'll put it there. 368,000. Then I will add 100 and 29. I'll put here 29. Then I will sum up. I will add them all together. So when I add, so this one is 5 million. You can see 5 million 368,129. So I'll put it together. So right here, I'll start from, we start from the side of ones, coming to the side of the larger digits. So we don't start from this side, we start from this other side. So we'll start from 9, add a 9. This will be 2, this will be 1, this will be 8, this will be 6, this will be 3, this will be 5. Then I can separate them by putting a comma. So that is my answer. My answer now reads according to the word problem that I'm being given. 5,368,129. 129. That is how you're supposed to find the answer to the word problem that you're given. So it was a word problem written in words. Now the answer I've got, it is written in symbols or it is written in digits. Thank you. The second example, one example in any other learning activity is not always enough. You may not be able to understand this first one, so you have to listen attentively to the second one so that you understand very well. That is why in mathematics, we don't only give one example. Minimum of examples that we're supposed to give in each lesson is 3 examples to make sure that if you miss the first one, you don't miss the second one. If you miss the second one, make sure you don't miss the last one, the third one. So I'm going to give a second example. Make sure each and every student or each and every learner understands very well. So I'm having the second example. I hope you have written it down in your exercise books. We're not watching a movie, please. We are learning. So as I teach, you're supposed to learn. As you learn, you're supposed to write. So that is what you're supposed to do. The second example. Hope my pen is you are able to see my pen very well. I hope my handwriting is clear. If it's not clear, please, you will have to tell me when I give you the chance. So this is 7 million. So this is the second example. The second example, I hope you are hearing, 7,211,000. Very simple, but not simple. It is simple or it sounds easy, but if you don't understand, if you don't do it this way, it might be a problem or a challenge to you. So we do as we did the first one. We say we write the digits according to the way it is being given in the word problem. So the first is saying 7 million. So we have to write 7 million. Start by writing 7 million. I hope also you're doing the same. 7 million, we say we write 7 and 6 zeros. 7 million. 200. 200. 211. 7 million. 211. Then you sum up together. So when you sum up together, this is what you're going to get as our results. This is 1, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 7. That is our answer. Boom. It's very easy to get. 7,211,000. This is our second example. You can put the commas. You put 3 digits, you put a comma. 3 digits, you put a comma. This one is hundreds, thousands, and millions. That's it. Let us come to the last and final example before I give you some questions to attend. The last example reads the previous questions or previous examples. We are going to follow the same guideline. We're going to have 1 million. We write 1 and 6 zeros. Millions. 1 million. 1 million. And then you go to 9,000. 9,000. 9 is here. 9,000. 9,000. And then 48. You can write 40 and 8, or you can write 48 combined. So for me, I'm going to write 40 and then 8. The same way. So then I sum up together. So I'll write the digits. This one will be 8, 4, 0, 9, 0, 0, 1. Then I'll divide using commas. So I'm having here, the word problem is here, and then this is the symbols. So we're having 1,009,048. If you're a good learner, you've been following up very seriously, this is how we write the word problem to symbols. This is how we write those words to symbols. So I want to check whether my learners are following up, whether you are listening and understanding, or you are just listening but not understanding. So because of that, I will give 3 questions. I'll give you 3 questions for you to attempt. I hope you have written some of these examples in your exercise book or your writing, because I told you as we learn, we have to write. So if you come to the side of trying the questions, I'm going to write the questions on the board, and then you read, and then I'll be picking some of you as learners to give us the answer. So because this is a word problem and you're giving us the answer in digits, you're going to just read for us the digits that is the answer for that question. So let me write the question first on the board. Moment, please. So the first, this one. So let me go through the questions first before we get the answers. The first one was having 2,040,808. That was first question. The second question is saying 9,004,061. The last one is saying 43,013,465. Go through the questions, and then I'm going to start picking up the learners who raised up the hand, so that we can give them the chance to give us the answer. So this one is a word problem. The answers that I want you to give us is, you're going to read the digits that will make this word problem. Because this word problem, don't just repeat and read for us. Just tell me the answer. Tell me your digits that I'm supposed to write here on the board that will be the same as the word problem. So, Mr. Zaile, please, can you pick for me some of the learners?
Anybody with the correct answer, can you please raise up your hand? I'll give this chance to Abdi Hafid Muhammad.
Abdi Hafid?
Yes, teacher.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, teacher.
I hope you are listening.
Yes.
Thank you. So, you have the answer to the question?
Yes.
Can you please read for us the digits that makes the
20 40 88
88. Is that your 88? Is that your answer, Abdi Hafid?
No, 8. The first 8 0 8.
808.
Yes.
I remove this 8.
Yes, 0 8.
Are you able to see your answer on the board, that the one I've written?
Yes.
Is that the same answer that you told me?
8. Yes.
That is your answer is very correct. So if you're a learner, you're following up and you had the same kind of answer, you're very correct. But if you had a different answer, please, that answer is not correct. So you have to rectify and make the corrections, please. The second question is having 9,004,061. So this time I would like to give a chance to a girl. Mr. Zaile, please speak for me, one girl, to give us the answer.
Najma Mukhtar.
Najma, right, as your answer.
9.
9.
0, 0.
0, 0.
4.
Sorry, 4.
4061.
4061. Is that the same thing that you've told me?
Yes.
Are you able to see what I've written on the board?
Yes.
Are you confirming that is what you've told me?
Yes.
Okay, let me go through. Let us go through all of us. Those ones who are watching, those ones who are seeing, let us verify the answer. Let us find out. Let us agree or disagree on the answer that Najma has given us. So let us put the commas. So according to Najma, she has told us to write 9,004,061. So let us confirm if it is the answer that she has given us. So this is 9,004,061. So according to the word problem that we are given and the answer she has just given us, this answer proved to be exact as the same as the word problem. So that means that the answer that she has given us is very, very correct. So lastly, we have the last question. It is reading 43,013,465. So please, Mr. Zele, can you select for me one?
Hamza Ahmed.
Hamza Ahmed. Hamza.
Yes, teacher.
How are you?
Fine.
So are you ready with your answer?
Yes.
Have you done the calculation or you're just doing it often?
I've done calculation.
Thank you very much. So can you go right ahead and give us the digits that you're supposed to write for this answer, for this question?
4.
I write 4.
3. 0. 1. 3. 4. 6. 5.
Can you repeat once more?
4. 3. 0. 1. 3. 4. 6. 5.
Thank you very much for your answer. Thank you very much for your attempt. Agree on the answer that some of the students have given us. So let us try and see this one. Let us find out. This one is, you can see here it has said 43,013,465. So this one is 43,013,465. So it goes hand in hand, the word problem together with the digits that she has given us. So it makes, if they are going hand in hand, it means that the answer is very correct. So if you had a different answer, it means you had a problem. But if you had the same answer, it means you're correct. So that marks the end of the first part of our